Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Charles. Today, we're going to pick up with a few more fables from Aesop. And like I said on Monday, these have a very special place in my heart. Many, many, many moons ago, I actually was first introduced to the theater and acting through some fables. And I guess that's why Aesop holds that very special place with me. Today, we're going to hear about the wolf and the lamb, the one-eyed doe, and the dog, cock, and fox. The wolf and the lamb. A wolf, meeting with a lamb astray from the fold, resolved not to lay violent hands on him, but to find some plea which should justify to the lamb himself his right to eat him. He then addressed him. "Sirrah, last year you grossly insulted me."
"Indeed,"
pleaded the lamb in a mournful tone of voice,
"I was not then born."
Then said the wolf, "You feed in my pasture."
"No, good sir,"
replied the lamb,
"I have not yet tasted grass."
Again said the wolf, "You drink of my well."
"No,"
exclaimed the lamb,
"I never yet drank water, for as yet my mother's milk is both food and drink to me."
On which the wolf seized him and ate him up, saying, "Well, I won't remain supperless, even though you refute every one of my imputations." The tyrant will always find a pretext for his tyranny, and it is useless for the innocent to try by reasoning to get justice, when the oppressor intends to be unjust. The One-Eyed Doe. A doe, blind of an eye, was accustomed to graze as near to the edge of the sea as she possibly could, to secure greater safety. She turned her eye towards the land, that she might perceive the approach of a hunter or hound, and her injured eye towards the sea, from which she entertained no anticipation of danger. Some boatmen sailing by saw her, and taking a successful aim, mortally wounded her. Said she,
"O wretched creature that I am, to take such precaution against the land, and after all to find this seashore to which I had come for safety so much more perilous."
Danger sometimes comes from a source that is least suspected. The dog, cock, and fox. A dog and a cock, traveling together, took shelter at night in a thick wood. The cock perched himself on a high branch, while the dog found a bed at the foot of the tree. When morning dawned, the cock, as usual, crowed very loudly. A fox, hearing the sound, and wishing to make a breakfast on him, came and stood under the branches, saying how earnestly he desired to make the acquaintance of the owner of so sweet a voice.
"If you will admit me,"
said he,
"I should like very much to spend the day with you."
The cock said, "Sir, to me the favour to go round and wake up my porter, that he might open the door and let you in." On the fox approaching the tree, the dog sprang out and caught him and quickly tore him to pieces. Those who try to entrap others are often caught by their own schemes. And there's 3 more fables from Aesop with excellent stories and wonderful morals for us to always remember. My particular favorite is that story of the dog, the cock, and the fox, about not trying to entrap others because, well, you'll often get caught in your own schemes. Although the tyrant always finding pretext for tyranny in The Wolf and the Lamb, that's also quite a good story and quite a good moral. This is Dan Schultz from the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Overcast, anywhere you like to get your podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at Folktale Project. You can find us on Auto Radio, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, anywhere you like to listen. And you can always head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget, if you haven't already found out, the podcast awards are open for nominations. If you head over to podcastawards.com, you can find the Folktale Project in the Storyteller and Drama category. As always, thank you so much for listening.